dun 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 dun. That was my impression of Mario 3's pirate ship boss level. It's the best cover you ever heard. Shut up. So let's talk Chocobos. These cards are nuts. They came out of packs going for like $800, went to 1,000, went to 1,200, went to 1,400. They're at 2,000 to 3,000 now. People are grading them and asking 5,000. I basically pulled one and purchased a set just because I wanted to make sure that I got them all as the market was going up, because I'm an evil investor and you shouldn't watch my content. No, I'm just kidding. But basically, I pulled another one as these were getting authenticated in the mail. And what's totally crazy is, as I was purchasing these and they were getting authenticated, they doubled in price of what I paid for them on their way to me. One of the sellers even messaged me and said something about that, which was pretty crazy. So it's kind of an unprecedented market, but I also think people need to understand print run to demand. These are very, very rare cards. There's probably 250,000 to 350,000 collector boxes worldwide. Supposedly these things are every 40 boxes or so for one of the colors, which puts the print run for these at about 1,500 to 3,000 per bird. For context, there's 1,000 of each alpha rare, there's 2,000 of each beta rare, and there's 18,000 of each and change of each unlimited rare. So that means that these birds are rarer than unlimited power. They're rarer than an unlimited Black Lotus. Like, that's crazy. So that's really going to drive the price up. And I think the demand for these is really, really high. When I first saw them, I didn't really think much of it. I was like, oh, the Chocobos are going to be the chase cards, not going to be like the crystals or something like that. But as soon as I saw them, and as soon as I pulled one in person as well, I was hooked. I was like, wow, these are beautiful cards, really cool treatments, and the rarity just makes you chase them. So, and the Chocobo is just iconic for Final Fantasy. So it's just kind of a perfect marriage of all these things in one package. But yeah, I actually almost bought a black Chocobo. I saw one for about 3,000 when they first were getting open, and I was like, this guy's crazy. There's no way anyone's going to purchase it for this price. And yeah, it sold obviously immediately. It went, then I started seeing them go to like 8,000, 10,000, 15,000. It seems like they're coming back down to earth a little bit toward the $8,000 range, but they're very, very hard to pull. So I will likely never own a black Chocobo. But yeah, it's just very bizarre that these brand new cards are fetching the kind of dollar values that an unlimited power piece would. It's totally crazy. So I don't know what's going to happen with these things in the future. My hunch is that they'll probably settle in like the $3,000 per card range. But we'll see as the new sets come out if people still have the same if there's the same demand for these cards. And yeah, I will likely keep the set of 4 with the 2 birds that I pulled and the 2 that were purchased, and then sell off the other 2, especially if they're selling for about 3,000. I mean, given the amount of investment I have in the Final Fantasy set in the first place, like I need something to recoup some of the damage here. So anyway, yeah, I really love these Chocobo cards. I'm gonna probably sleeve them up in the binder soon, so we'll take a look at that and see where they end up landing with the rest of the collection. And yeah, it's just totally bizarre to me that that these cards are rivaling vintage staples. The 4 Horsemen set from Legends. I'm sorry, the 4 Horsemen, Black 4 Horsemen within Legends, the Abyss or Chains or Nethervoid, or I mean, just they're in the same value, if not higher, for what used to be truly iconic Magic cards. So I think this is a turning point. I think that if Wizards continues to produce products that people are this into, then it's going to really drive the price of vintage down. Which, you know, I don't ever plan on selling my vintage stuff anyway, so I don't, in some respects, I don't really care what the price is, because to me it's just nostalgic, and I'll probably pass it down to my daughter. But yeah, so Chocobos, it's crazy. It's totally nuts. People are going crazy over birds. They're colored birds, and people love it. And I'm one of those people. And as crazy as it is, I'm happy to have doubles, just because I love seeing this much color in one spot. So that's my thoughts on Chocobos. I do think that if you can grab them for anything under $1,500, it's a steal. I think even if you grabbed them at 2,000 long term, you may still be able to make some money on these if you ever wanted to resell it. But yeah, and good luck to everybody. I hope you pull a Chocobo, or you know, are able to scoop one up on the aftermarket for cheap. And we will see you on the next one. Thanks.